Hello, I am Calvi Calv of Calvi Calv's Gaming. This is a video. Nailed it. I'm a streamer. I'm also a DM, GM, storyteller. It says storyteller. And the game we are going to be playing is Scion, or first edition Scion, which is, as I've said the other 3 times, Percy Jackson, the role-playing game. Where each of the characters is the child of a god. And, you know, all of the shenanigans that ensue from them being the children of gods and doing all of the things that they have to do that comes with the burden of semi-godhood. So that's the game.
And I am me, Kevin Chadderson.
I said who you are first, and then your character.
Okay, I am the nice me. I exist on these platforms as well, beside storyteller GM. And I am just here for a good time, not a long time. I'm sorry.
Okay, now your character.
And then my character, Kevin Chadderson, is the son of Hades. He doesn't know that, of course, just yet, because he has not met his father, known nothing about him. He's actually adopted, so he doesn't even know who his birth mother is at this point. He has grown up seeing ghosts because he has this relic on him at all times that he's unaware that that's the reason that he's seeing ghosts. And it's just kind of turned him insane, to like he's secluded himself from friends, family, to the point where like people would then bully him because he's acting so crazy about it. And then he I believe he wound up in an asylum where I think this is his turning point, because he's trying to figure out who he is and what's actually going on. Kevin Chadderson.
Kevin Chadderson. Kevin Chadderson. Kevin Chadderson. Boba Fett.
Kevin Chadderson, in parentheses, Boba Fett.
Bob Fett. Robert Anthony Fett.
Robert Anthony Fett, you come back here.
Hey, dang boy!
He's in an Australian mental institution at the moment.
At the moment,
he's in Australia. I cannot do an Australian
I'm not. I would just be like shrimp on the barbie.
They don't even call it shrimp, love. They call it prawns.
I'm a king prawn, okay? That's from Muppet. Yeah, the Muppets.
You think I watched the Muppets?
They have a prawn, a king prawn, and that's what he says. He's like, I'm a king prawn, okay? Yep, this is side route really quickly, and I'm very excited. Okay, Foster's, Australian for beer. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, so you are at, I mean, I didn't look up a picture, but whatever. You are at, like you said, you're at the Cumberland Psychiatric Hospital in Westmead. I thought I had it up. I do not. It's near Sydney. We'll say that you don't have your ring on you, so you're doing okay. But you're getting your morning meds. You're doing your morning routine, all that stuff. You probably go to your let's say a group session in the morning. How old were you again? You were
carrot sheet.
19.
19.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it's you're in the grown-up one, so there's probably no school that you have to go to. So it's you probably do a group session, and then on the way to, let's say, your individual session, Dr. Anderson will pull you aside and inform you that there is a gentleman from the States has come to evaluate you. He is kind of knows things about people with your mental. I don't know the proper terminology, so with the things that are happening to you, he would say it in a much more professional way with proper terminology. I do not know proper terminology. He knows something about your episodes. There we go. So you will be doing your individual session with him today, and we're very hopeful that this will be a turning point for you, so that you can make more forward progress. He will walk you to we'll say it'll be in trying to think. We'll say it's in your room. You have your own room, and so he will. I mean, you see some like, you know, you're walking by the desk. There's some new. Some people are getting to leave. You know, they're being discharged. Some people are being, you know, entered in. So you see some people, you know, with their family taking them home. You assume people here admitting who their loved ones. You see, you know, you only see part of a person. They are leaning over, and like you only see, but they're like leaning over the counter. Somebody wearing like a nice green suit. You know, it's just kind of the bustle and tussle of, you know, this is, you know, it's probably the time of day where, you know, discharging and
a green suit.
Yes, a green suit. And but like a dark green.
Yeah,
like a forest.
Yeah.
Like green. So it's not like the Riddler.
Not like this green.
That's more like a aquamarine.
This is mint.
Oh, okay. I'm also red green deficient. So as we established on Saturday, I don't see any handprints. Yeah, and you walk by, you see, you know, some of the orderlies. They say good morning. You know, how long did you think you have been here?
A few weeks. It's a short-term facility.
Okay. Yep, sure. A few weeks. You've been here a few weeks. So I mean, they, you know, the orderlies know your name and know who you are a bit. So, you know, it's always trying to be friendly, because that definitely helps the process. So Dr. Anderson, he will walk you back to your room. You know, it's like, we figure it'll be easier for you, like, because this gentleman doesn't have his own office, and we figure if you're in your room, then you'll be more comfortable, and that'll probably help with the overall process for your benefit. So, you know, he leads you into your room. You see that they've brought in an additional chair, and then he's informed you that he'll be leaving, and then this American doctor will be in shortly. So he'll leave, and then about a few minutes later, you hear some talking outside of your door, and then a gentleman will walk in. Looks to be in his early 30s. He's really tall. He's 6'3". I mean, he's wearing like the white coat and, you know, a nice suit, black skin. Looks. He carries himself well. You know, he's. You can assume that maybe he works out a little bit. Like, he's into fit. Like, he keeps himself in shape. You know, he's not. He doesn't have a little bit of a gut, and he's not like winded from walking around, or he has that kind of posture of a person who takes care of their body. And he has blue eyes. And it looks kind of like a cane. It's like looks almost like ivory.
Okay.
Like the shaft is ivory, and the top has some like a bronze, like rounded thing on the top of it. So he will walk in and take a seat. Let me get a drink real quick.
I think they're literally just called cane toppers anyway.
Probably. I just mean the design, like the
yeah.
Yeah, it's very knobby. The orderly will come in and able to shut the door. He'll be like, you know, I'm right outside if you need any help, and he'll go. Oh, he has a name tag, by the way.
Okay.
You know, like guest doctor or something like that, some kind of, and it says Dr. Ignatius.
Mm-hmm.
And
Would I have heard this name before?
No.
Okay.
Probably not. You know what? I will allow you to roll. Sure, it's one of those. I'll let you roll.
Okay.
Intelligence. I'm trying to think.
You're gonna have to remind me where to roll.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think I've ever rolled.
I'm not 100% sure, so I'll say investigation. So you go to your intelligence, and when you scroll over intelligence, you have like a black bar with intelligence being white. You click on that, and it'll pop up a thing that says input value, modifier question mark, with a little box that you can type a number into. And essentially, you put in whatever your ability is you're adding to that. So you're adding investigation, so you'd add 2.
Okay, so you saying I go to the roll.
You're on your character sheet.
Yeah.
And you go to where it says where your intelligence is, and right above, like the little word, like intelligence, you scroll over that, and it like blacks it out.
Yeah.
And you click on that.
And in the modifier, add 2.
Yeah. So you just put 2.
And then submit.
Correct. Sure, maybe because you probably came here because it's close because you live in Australia, but maybe that might have been it. Yeah, you remember hearing you've probably seen in your trying to figure out, you've probably read a couple of papers, probably many papers and maybe journals, but specifically looking for information for anything involving seeing dead people and stuff like that. You've probably seen The Sixth Sense a couple times. Because you're like, oh my god, I know. I feel like with like a thing of like ice cream, you're like, bro, I get it. Like it's oh my god, like
like I'm totally there. I'm right
with
there
you. I'm with you. I'm with you. You want some peanut butter? No, okay. just by the bucket. You're like, it's terrible. Yeah, he's written a couple of papers about the relevancy of seeing ghosts and loved ones, and the possibility of it being having healthy effects on your brain. Like it's like a coping mechanism that you could be seeing a ghost because it's something that you have to cope with, or something you need to process. Nowhere in it does he say that he doesn't say he doesn't say that they don't exist in any of his papers. He just it's I mean, also, you think it's worded specifically in the way so that he's not being all like, yes, ghosts are real, because he has a doctor, so people will be like, yeah, you're bonkers, I'm taking your license away, type of thing. But yeah, you are a little familiar with him. You've probably read a couple of his papers in the search for finding out why these things are happening to you. Yeah, so he sits in the chair, like leans his cane, kind of gets comfortable, like leans back a little bit, like it's in a non-threatening posture. He doesn't want to be like, he doesn't want to be overbearing. I mean, especially because he knows how tall he is. Like that could be kind of so he kind of makes himself a little bit smaller, like slouching a little bit, leaning back in his chair a little bit, just to be less imposing, to make you more comfortable. Hello, Kevin. How are you doing today?
I've not been doing the worst recently, not gonna lie.
Are you... Has being here been helpful for you?
I'm not sure, but I mean, I haven't been seeing things recently, but I'm not sure if that has been helpful. I don't know if I fully feel better.
Okay. How do you feel?
I thought I was confused when I saw things. But now that I've not been seeing them, I'm a little relaxed, but I guess it's made me more on edge, as if there's something stopping me. I don't know.
Do you miss seeing things?
No. Not really, but it just felt normal, I guess. I don't know.
That makes sense. It's you are out of your... you become so used to the experiences that it becomes normal, and then anything outside of that norm is change, and your brain does not quite know how to process, and you feel uncomfortable. But sometimes being uncomfortable is okay. Sometimes being uncomfortable is progress towards healing. And
progress towards what? What is healing?
Coping with what you're seeing. Because it's not always a bad thing. And it's not always... Scientifically, we can't prove that you don't see ghosts.
But, 1 second, you're Dr. Ignatius, right?
I am.
Like, I'm pretty sure I've come across some of the stuff you do, and you've never been able to prove it before. What makes this any different? What makes this any different?
You make this different.
What does that mean?
You are special. And being special means that you are different from other experiences.
So what are you going to do?
There's a lot of things we can do. You could choose not to embrace the gifts that you have. You could see it as a curse. Maybe leave everything behind you and try to move on with your life. Maybe sometimes these things will pop up again, and maybe you'll be back here. Maybe you'll pick up the coping skills and be able to process them when it happens. And you go about your life, how living it however you choose. That is one choice.
Every doctor that talks to me talks about coping.
Well, a lot of mental health is coping and being able to use to be able to manage what your brain is telling you. Because
my brain is telling me.
You're seeing ghosts.
And then why don't I see them now?
And
Where are they gone?
He will pull out the ring out of his pocket. It's because you don't have your ring. You don't have your connection to the domain that allows you to see ghosts.
What do you mean? What has that ring got to do with anything?
So, there will be it's like morning, like it's but you will see. I mean, I would make you roll, but we're having a good session, so I don't want to make you roll too much. We're having good. So a little bit of shadow, like it's more shadow than should be there, because you've probably been in your room this time of day before, with the sun being how it is, and there's a bit more shadow in the doorway. That, like, on that wall where the door is, like, not a whole ton, not like pitch black, but there is definitely a little bit more. It's a little darker over there than normal.
Does it throw me off?
I don't think it throws you off that much. You're just like, that's a little weird. That's usually not that dark.
Does it feel like slightly imposing?
No.
Okay.
I would say it would probably feel more shielding.
As if we're in a private setting.
Yeah, exactly. Like a curtain. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a privacy curtain type of thing.
Okay.
Shit, what was I saying?
You were talking about the ring.
Yeah, that's your ring is what allows you to see ghosts.
Why?
Because you, like I said, you are special. You are the son of Hades.
I don't know what you're on about. What the hell? This is the son of who?
Hades, the Greek god of the dead, ruler of the underworld. Well, the Greek underworld, Elysium and Tartarus and all that.
Who are you? Like, you're Dr. Ignatius. Who are you?
I have a couple names. I do. I have 3 names because that's how names work. My friends call me Sam. My patients call me Dr. Ignatius. But I am Samuel Edward Ignatius. And while doing that, like, he'll say that, he'll stand up, grab his cane, and do like a tap thing, and then kind of like pull it over himself, in like kind of like, you know, like a magic thing, and his entire wardrobe will shift. So he'll have now his white coat and, you know, nice dress pants and nice tie shifts to like a black overcoat. He'll have the sugar skull painted face, a little bit of, you know, a nice hat, like a little bit of a fancy looking, you know, hat thing. I mean, not like overly gaudy, and not like I'm $1 million dandy, you know, type of thing.
My character does something like this, and then just like.
I am
Hades?
I am not Hades.
No, like in recognition.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that's fine. Continue.
In recognition, like Hades?
Yes.
Like the son of
the Hades. Brother to Zeus and Poseidon. I am the son of Baron Semity. He's the Loa god of the dead.
This is a lot of information to take in.
I'm aware. That's why that's why I'm trying to keep it discreet.
Okay. So what does that mean for me right now? What do you want from me?
It's not what I want from you. It's what I want for you.
Okay.
It's what we do, who we are the sons, children of. It's very important, our job. Our father's job is also very important. They manage the underworld for every different, you know, there's different ones for different religions. And we are sort of their arbiters. We assist how we can, but we also can go our own direction. But it is our responsibility is a heavy one. It is a heavy burden because we aren't the sons of the god of lightning. We are not the sons of the god of the sea, of the goddesses of love, of invention. We are the sons of gods of death. But death is all part of the process. It's more important because living is temporary. You live for 100 years and then you're dead. And then your soul goes to wherever underworld for eternity. Unless you believe in reincarnation, and then that is not my forte. So you will spend more time dead than you will ever spend alive. So our job is infinitely more important than everybody else's.
I'm gonna... You see, I always thought that ring was the last connection I had to my mom, because obviously my parents aren't really my parents. Obviously, you know that because you're telling me I'm the son of Hades, of all people. And now you're saying I don't have anything left of my mom. And
Oh, no, this ring is... It is both. It is technically a ring of your father and your mother.
What is... Wait, are both my parents gods of some sort?
No, it is just your father. The ring it was your mother's ring. It was gifted to your mother from Hades.
Okay.
For you.
Wait, so Hades knew I existed from the start?
Yeah. But our parents are not allowed to interfere that much in our lives. It's an accord that was signed forever ago. It's more specifically, it was re-signed and reinforced after World War II. So, yes, the World War II was not only a human war.
Okay. There is a lot going on right now. Okay. Would you mind so kindly, Dr. Ignatius, if you would put the ring down? I want to look at the ring, please.
Sure. He will you know what? Because he will wave his hand and a shadow will appear and harden and create like a little table thing, and he will put the ring on the table.
I just tentatively stare at it. And then I'm like, can I hold it?
Yeah, it's your ring. It's always been your ring.
And then I grab it and then put it on my this finger.
Okay.
Oh God.
What are you feeling right now?
It's so loud. In my mind, it feels like a lot's going on right now, especially with this on.
So I would say that whatever having the ring on normally feels like, it does not feel like that right now.
Yeah, no, it feels...
So if any external forces that you usually feel with the ring on, you are not feeling.
Oh, okay. So because he has the barrier up, does that mean I don't see anything?
You are not seeing anything. You're wearing the ring, but you are all of the extrasensory things that you usually hear or see or feel while wearing the ring. You are not hearing, or seeing right now.
So I put it on, in hesitation.
Yeah, and in like
thinking I'm gonna
anticipation
get hurt.
of, you're like, oh god, it's gonna be.
And then I'm just like, you, wait, you're lying, aren't you?
What?
This isn't. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not. There's nothing. It's just.
I'm preventing you from seeing things. Because you need to be comfortable wearing the ring. And if you see the ring as a burden, then you will always be uncomfortable wearing it.
I need to know more. I need to know more. Can you help me know more? I just feel like there is an empty hole in the center of the book where someone's ripped out like half a dozen pages, and I need is how do I know more? How, please? What am I to do with this gap in knowledge of wanting to fill that gap?
The first step is embracing who you are.
Son of Hades, apparently.
Correct.
Okay.
So generally, what happens is when a Scion, that is what we are the children of gods, when a Scion is needed, when they are visited, usually by their parent or an intermediary.
Which is you.
Correct. And it allows, and at that point they're given relics that tap into their divine abilities.
Which is this?
Correct. It manifests your divine gifts. That one, because you've had that your whole life, you didn't have a visitation, so your powers didn't fully manifest. But that allows you access to the death purview, which is what allows you to see and hear and feel spirits.
Okay. And I'm guessing you're much too busy of a person to take on someone like me, so you can teach me more and let me know what's going on.
Oh, I am both of those things. I am super busy, but I make myself super busy. It's not that I could be doing nothing if I wanted to. But once again, you are seeing this gift as a burden. It would be my pleasure to help you. I didn't have anybody to help me through this. Thankfully, I had 6 younger siblings, and I had the drive to get myself through college, to get my doctorate, to become a doctor so I could help people. So this is literally what I've been wanted to do the majority of my life. So this is professionally and personally an honor to help you do this.
Okay. You know, it feels so... Can this move? Can your move? Can we walk into... I need to move.
Where do you want to go?
Just outside.
Anywhere in particular? Is there anywhere you've always wanted to go?
The only other place I thought about going was finding my mum, but I don't even know what that is. So.
I also don't know where that is.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to Greece? Do you want to go to France? Do you want to go to San Francisco?
To the top of Eiffel Tower.
Sounds good. he will stand up. The table will disappear, like it'll shadow and disappear.
Cool.
He will turn. He will pick up his cane, his ivory cane. He will twist and pull off the top, and it looks like a knob because it is. It's a doorknob.
You fucking.
Uh,
It's a fucking doorknob. Sorry.
I'm very proud of this, by the way.
Is that a 2-part relic or a 1-part?
It's 2-part relic. He essentially he got it so that he could keep them together. Originally, this was like a bone, but then he kind of had it crafted so that they could be together and it would look more nonchalant.
That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know swearing on YouTube.
Oh, whatever. Oh, seriously, if you obviously haven't watched any of my other videos. I swear all the time. I have established that I need to make money. Well, the first thing I'm going to do when I get monetized is I'm going to hire an editor to go through all of my videos and bleep all of the swears, because then I'll make truckloads of money. Because that's the problem, is I swear too much. So yeah, he pulls out the doorknob. He will, like, there's probably plenty of open walls. I mean, it's your bed and maybe a desk, and they don't want. And so he will walk to an empty wall, like an empty space. He will stick the doorknob in the wall. He'll twist it, and he'll pull, and a shadowy door will open.
Just like the table?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so there is now, it looks different. It looks like a grayish, like a mist, like a grayish mist, like a dark grayish mist. So he will open the door, and he will Eiffel Tower.
It's a lot more windy than I expected up here.
Oh, well, we haven't gotten there. You have to go through the door first.
Oh, yeah. I walk through the door. I'm guessing he comes after me.
Yes, he will come after you. So yeah, you'll step, and you will be on top of the Eiffel Tower, and it'll be, I don't know if there's actually even, I've never been to the Eiffel Tower. But there is, on some kind of wall or something, there is a shadowy door, and he will step out and close it, and then the door will disappear. And he'll put his cane back. He is again in his doctor attire.
Okay.
And he'll put the doorknob back in his cane holster.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think the public can only get to the top of the Eiffel Tower where it's encased. So I'm not sure we'd feel the wind, but unless you're at the people who actually work on the Eiffel Tower, their ledges, you'd be able to feel the wind.
If you want to feel the wind, then you're there. Then so yeah, you're where. Well, it'd be more private, so he'd probably bring you to, a more private area instead of being where everybody else is.
I wish you told me to bring a jacket. I'm not gonna lie. It's really chilly up here, but
oh yeah. He will do a thing, and he will pull a jacket out of like out of his jacket. He will pull a jacket.
The hell is your power exactly? What? Okay, doors changing. Are you the god of fashion? Wait, no.
No, I don't have that I don't have nearly that fashion sense. That would be my friend Coleman. He has a way better fashion sense than I do.
Oh goddamn. Okay.
The coat is. We'll say the coat is whatever design or color you want it to be. Because you probably like, I wanted this, and he'll like it's like.
I don't know what my character would be asking for.
Yeah, so we'll worry about that, before the first session when you have to describe who you are, to everybody. So.
Okay.
Is this? I mean, you can't walk, but at least you're outside.
Yeah. It just. So I will exist longer than all of these people that we see.
In a manner of speaking. It depends on whether or not you embrace your gifts. it's a little more complicated than, you know, yes or no, but
after death, if I embrace my gifts, I'm not exactly sure what that means yet.
uh,
But if I do embrace them in death, I'd still be around.
it depending on how powerful you get depends on how long you live. I mean, think of Calvin only remembers a couple, like, but you know, Dionysus specifically was immortal and was given godhood, or maybe he was a demigod, but he was given. I think he was a demigod, but he was given godhood, and gods live forever. Well, theoretically.
Okay.
So.
And all the people I see with my ring, we as sons of who we are, we would be taking care of them.
In a manner of speaking, yes. It all depends. Not all of them are good, and you have been overly lucky, I feel, that you have not been attacked. But you also have not. If your powers had manifested, you might have been attacked. But because you are just a sort of immortal that can see them, you are not a threat to them. So there are ones that are bad, but there are ones that are good, and then there's ones that are just innocent and there. And yeah, it's our job to handle them, good, bad, or indifferent. We either banish them, you know. We send them to where they are meant to be in death.
Okay. Okay, so I think I want to. So you're from America, right?
Correct.
That's what the doctor said. And do you have an office there? Or is that where you normally work? Is that where you
Yes.
stay?
That is where I live and work and train others like you and like me.
Wait, how many others are in the Department of Death?
I don't mean I don't mean specifically me and you. I mean children of gods.
Oh.
But I mean there are you know, tons of gods of death. So.
That's fair enough. See, I'm not sure of how familiar. Yeah, you're from America. You know how familiar, how Western media treats gods. Is we have tried seeing information about ghosts and death, but most of the stuff that comes up is about the Greek gods.
Correct.
Which is somehow
They have way better PR than we do. Fuckers.
Who's on your PR team? I think you need to rehire me.
I'm actually doing a pretty great job on my own.
Fair enough. Are you the only person on your PR?
No, I have a band, a group. They call them bands.
Okay.
There's a group of us, and we've done some things. Some of them are just comfortable being just slightly better than other people, and I don't accept that. I want to help, so I go out of my way to help.
You said you wanted to help me with this, didn't you?
Yes.
Does that mean that you'd be able to have a place for me in America so that I can learn more off of you?
You already have a place in America. You just have to accept.
I'd like to see how it goes. I would like to take this opportunity. Yes.
Is there anything else you want to go before then?
You know what? You make it seem like we can travel a lot. I don't think there is anywhere in particular. You said you don't know where my mum
Correct.
is. Unless you could take me to the underworld.
That's a tricky thing, and I don't.
I meet my dad. Yeah, you said the gods don't interfere.
They generally don't interfere. Sometimes it's very muddy. But like I said, since World War II, they haven't been able to interact as much.
Yeah.
Because
commissions and bureaucracy and all
correct.
Because I didn't really think that you'd agree with that.
Because that was the last time any of them went to war was a world war. So hopefully them staying out of it makes it so that we don't have something like that happen again.
This barrier,
yes.
Does it stop water?
I haven't really tried it.
So can we make it as a makeshift submersible?
I'm intrigued. Why?
I just want to see ocean life. Like in Australia, there is so much going on in the ocean. I just want to see it.
That's it's kind of out of my purview. Oceans are somebody else's domain, and that don't really want to intrude.
I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, if that's the case, might as well just see what America's like, because I've never been there before.
I mean, there's aquariums.
Can you go
to an aquarium?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And he won't pull it out this time. He just likes to be a show off. But he'll like stick it in, turn, like, so it's like the whole thing. He just sticks it in, turns, pulls, door appears, and the doorway.
I want to take Dr. Ignatius on like one of those teen dates where we go see the sights, see the sounds, and I just zip him across everywhere. And now that he's taken me to an aquarium, to the point that I exhaust him.
Not gonna happen.
Does he never get exhausted of like...
You would get exhausted first.
Okay.
I told you he's in shape.
I just... Not even using the power, not even using his powers, would that not exhaust him?
No.
Okay. I got breadcrumbs on my seat, don't mind. Okay, after I make him let me see things.
Yeah, he'll take you to an aquarium. I'm sure there's probably a world-famous aquarium. He'll take you there. You guys will wander around an aquarium.
And then...
For a couple hours.
Like... No, like, I tell him to take me to, like, monuments and things like that. And just... And then I just look... Are you not exhausted?
No.
And... I just need to sleep. Can... I need a bed. You said you'd take me to America, so...
Yeah, but when we get there, you're going to have to go through, like, orientation and stuff.
Take me back to my hospital bed. I want to sleep.
Can't do that. You can't go back there, because it's been a couple hours, and you're no longer there.
Oh, shit. And what about you? Do they think you kidnapped me?
They know who I was when I went in.
Okay.
A lot of people in the medical field do.
I have to go through orientation now.
It involves drinking if it makes you feel any better.
Huh?
It involves drinking if it makes you feel any better.
I'm not really into drinking.
That's fine. I'm a partier myself, but not everybody's into it.
Let's go. Why did I do this to myself?
Okay. He will once again open a door and direct you into it. Where would the last place you are be?
I said monuments and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say in the pyramids of Giza.
Okay, so it's probably. Well, let me see what the temperature is there.
You said it was morning time when we started, and
Correct.
that was in Australia, so it'd be morning there, so it shouldn't be too hot. Maybe max 20 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is.
It's. I mean, currently it's. Oh, 7 hours. Okay. Yeah, it's 18 degrees Celsius there right now.
Okay.
So I mean, 16,
16
13 to 25. So it's as compared to.
Really comfortable.
Actually, it's actually relatively similar, although it is daytime. Well, it's going to be daytime probably.
About 11 o'clock, let's say 10, 11.
No, it's if somebody gets through all 4 videos, they're going to realize that the inconsistency of the timelines.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So, yeah. And once you watch all the videos, you'll be like, okay.
Benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be roughly the same temperature. You'll walk through. It'll be more humid though.
Okay.
You'll walk through the door into a hotel lobby. Kind of Greek-looking architecture-y type of stuff.
AC.
Yeah, but it does feel a little more wet. Going from like a desert to where you are now. I'm damp. I'm damp.
Just fanning my pits. Just being like, oh my god, so sticky.
So sticky. You will walk through, and in front of you, you will see there is a woman. Looks about her mid-20s. She's about 5'11". She has dark curly auburn hair, copper type of skin. She has a hawk on her shoulder, and behind her is standing a man that's about, I think, 5'7". That's what I said. Yep. He has black hair, like sharp features, wearing like a security attire, like personal security. And then, so this is kind of in from furthest to closest. And then there will be, and I forgot to mention something. Oh, God damn it, you didn't give me any information. I hate you.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I?
No, not you. No, it's Nelson didn't put any character information. His character, who is like looks Asian. I mean, he's. I know it's actually pretty prominent. He's definitely Asian. I don't remember how tall, but he's standing there.
Probably taller than me. Everyone's been taller than me.
Beside him is what looks like some kind of robot thing.
Small, big, large.
Like human sized.
Huh.
It looks humanoid. Like you can tell it's not a human, but it looks very humanoid. And then behind him is a woman in like a dress. She's blonde, but about 5'3".
She's smaller than me.
Yes. 5'3", blonde hair, wearing like business casual / can be worn while doing physical activities. Like she looks like she has very like you can see her calves and they're very toned. Like she looks like and she's in incredible shape.
Cool.
And then essentially right next to you because of the order, is a gentleman standing there holding another man. The taller man, he's 6 feet tall, very broad, wearing impeccable attire, like is incredibly well dressed. You can see in one hand he's holding like a glass with like an amber liquid inside of it and a cigar but also holding this fully grown man.
So I assume it's like whiskey.
You would assume.
Okay.
So yeah, he's standing there. He's got nice like a dark strawberry blonde hair, like some facial hair, not quite this much. The nice, well taken care of, well groomed type of.
You just dissed yourself.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I know. I just let this go. It's kind of like, let's see where this goes. It's like we're going on a facial hair adventure. So I know I don't maintain this very well. And in his arms, I think he put his description. All right. Motherfucker. God damn it. Nobody put their information. The man that he is holding is bleeding. He's wearing like mismatched, like he's wearing, I don't remember what he said his shirt was. Like he has like a shirt that is like inside out. His pants are backwards. He's wearing 2 different shoes. They're not tied, like 2 different pairs of socks. He's holding like a stick with like a pine cone on it. And he's bleeding. Like you see like blood like coming like out of like in and then there's you and Sam and Sam yeah, he needs your help. And Sam will be like, can't take you anywhere, Coleman.
Oh, he's the guy.
Yeah.
Wait, we mentioned a Coleman earlier.
I did.
Wait, what did we bring up Coleman?
He's incredibly fashionable. He has a great fashion sense, unlike me. Yeah. But first, Sam will go in, and out of his cloak, he will pull out a very clean, very pristine skull. In one of the eyes will be, I think it's onyx, and the other one will be garnet gems in its eye sockets. And he will hand it to you. This is your official gift.
Oh.
The ring was not your official gift. This is your official gift. When you take your hand, when it goes into your hand, like it glows, and you see like Greek symbols, like delta, omega, all of those like go not like project, like on the skull, like rolling up the skull, and like out of the gems, like you see like kind of on the wall there's some symbols because like they're projecting because of the gems, and like so it glows and then dims, and you feel really good because
just like empowered.
You
physically?
you feel like your vision is a bit sharper, your brain is a little more loose, you don't feel smarter, but you feel wittier because I don't know, like you're a little less worried because you're like, all right, like you're more like, I'll roll with it. I can roll with it.
You feel more at ease, laid back, chill,
and you feel a little you feel less tired. You were like, oh man, I'm so tired. But now you're like, okay, all right. You're like your second wind type of thing.
As if I just had a nap.
Yeah, essentially. Or you just got, you took a shot of caffeine and you're like, all right, I can do this. I'm good. So yeah, you're
gonna be staring at it for a little while.
And then that is where we're gonna end it.
I just wanted to stare into the gems and just be like, oh my god, I see it again. I see. Oh god. I'm gonna say you reminded me of
All right,
the
hold on. Let
series of
me
books.
end this
Yeah.
before you do that. So
Okay.
thank you for watching. Hopefully you made it all the way through. Make sure that you come to watch us more on March 20th and how perfect this group is. So, bye.